Boa noite, good evening, welcome to this night stream here. I am looking forward to this week's, it'll be the first of Friday night flight on the 1st of January, the first one of the new year of 2021. And it's exciting because it's set in 1945, in New Year's 1945, so we can fly some of these late war airplanes like the P-47, the P-51. And I think I'm going to pick one of these to fly this week. I may fly the A20 of the Brazilian guys again. I'm not sure what they're going to pick to fly, probably the A20 again. But I am very interested in this airplane because it's the one airplane that the Brazilians used in the war as well. And there's actually a paint job included in IL-2 Sturmovik for the Brazilian Air Force in the Second World War. The Cinta Pua skin that I applied here. It comes with the game. They're a nice present from 1C Games, from the developers of IL-2. We have now 4K textures for inside the airplane. So in here, you're going to see that the cockpit is going to be, there's going to be a lot more detail here. And look at the cockpit of this P-47. What a crazy amount of dials and analog stuff. I love it. All this stuff. There's my dad and my uncle, Alan on the left, and my grandfather in the middle, of Frank Griffey, bringing them with me on this flight. I haven't flown the P-47 in this. I think I've flown it like a couple of times in quick missions, but I have not flown this airplane online yet. So I really need to practice a little bit if I even decide to fly this on Friday. I should really be practicing and figuring out how it handles and getting an idea of how it works. So, okay, I'm gonna fire it up right now. I'm gonna press E, and I might have to change a couple of settings in my track card because I'm using a setting I downloaded from the internet here, and it seems like for myself, I wear glasses when the vertical axis here is a little too. I'm not looking as far up as I would like based on my neck movement here, so I'm probably gonna have to modify that, but I'll just stick with it for now. Interesting feature of this P-47 here, the throttle. You can attach it to attach it to the turbo and to the mixture and to the prop, so that everything moves in conjunction together, so you don't have to worry about managing those one by one, which really increases the workload for the pilot. So that's a nice feature. Hopefully it is mapped already. I think it's Shift I or Alt I, or both of them. I'm gonna figure it out in a second. So it's this big beast of an airplane, the Jug. It's called a Jug because it looks like from the side, it looks like a milk jug, apparently. I mean, I'm not that familiar with milk jugs, but I guess in the Second World War, people thought it looked like a milk jug, so they nicknamed this airplane the Jug. And it looks like I failed I failed to have my throttle in the correct position for this, so everything is going off again. Okay. All right. I think one thing I'm gonna have to do is put mixture to rich. Okay. Let's put there to the rich. Let's zoom in here. I'm gonna put our propeller full as well. And the turbo, I'm not sure which. I don't think I have that mapped. So let's try a Shift I. I think that maps okay. Shift I. Let's put that. Okay, Shift I. No, Alt I maybe. Maybe everything has to be in the back. See, it's complicated. It's good to know this now before Friday if I'm gonna fly this plane. All right, let's see. Shift I. Throttle probably was interconnected. Throttle probably was released. Interconnecting. Okay. Turbo probably release. Turbo probably was interconnecting. Okay. All right, let's see if now. Okay, now they're working. All right. And I think I can do the mixture as well, but I'm not sure what that is. Let's take a quick look here. The setting, quick key mapping, plane engine controls. What is the turbo? Boost. Is it this one? No, this is engine 2. Okay. I'm not sure what if I have the turbo mapped here, so that's what I'm looking for right now. Turbo. All right, I'm gonna have to look at that later because I don't want to spend too much time looking at this during the stream. Turbo sub. Okay, left shift minus left shift equals maybe that one. All right, let's try that. All right, left shift minus left shift equals no. Okay, well, it's interlocked anyway. So I'm just gonna put the mixture full rich. Those are interlocked, and let's try to turn this on again. I'm gonna leave it. Let's see. I'm gonna leave it a bit forward here, so that the engine has it picks up. It doesn't stop. Radiators are open there. The cowl flaps. Not sure what the mapping for that was. Inlet cowl shutters. Okay, something is moving here. Oh, there you go. Put it in neutral. Let's put it open. Okay, trying to pick up here. Ailerons are working. Practice for Friday night flight. I may choose to fly this airplane. I haven't decided yet, so I better learn how to use it. Very powerful beast of an airplane here. You can see like it's rearing to go. You know, my brakes are probably on. Let's release some Control B. Or did I mapped it. My own personal mapping here.
Mayflower, this is Ruffman, leader, requesting taxi to runway. Over.
Ruffman, affirmative.
Ruffman.
Taxi to the runway.
Ruffman, leader.
That's a good voice. Oh, it's rearing to go, this airplane. All right, where is the runway? I don't even know where the runway is. Let's take a look around. Great sound in this one. I like the sound of this P-47. Let's try to get on this little taxiway here instead of just going across the field. And I'm not gonna have outside view. It might be too loud for the stream. Just let me check really quickly. Let me check the sound level here in OBS. I'm gonna reduce it a little bit so I don't make you go deaf. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna aim that way, and I wonder if it's a grass field. I'm not sure. It might just be a grass field, so I can just take off that direction. Seems like it is one. Okay. So okay, tail wheel. Control B is parking brake set. Tail wheel is released. Okay, how do I lock the tail? Is it Control T? I forget. Shift T or Alt T? I forget. Gonna have to take a look at that too. Key mapping, plane controls. I really should write all this down or print this off. All right, tail wheel, left Control B and left Control T. Okay. Ah, that's not good. I should both of those should not be marked to the same thing. Hold up. Tail wheel. Okay. Get rid of that one. All right. And wheel brakes should be fine. All right. All right. Left Control T. Tail wheel is unlocked. I think it's down here. You can see it because this will be full wheel settings. I'm not going to be able to see where I'm looking at. All right. 1 second. A lot of different controls here. Let's see. There it is, down there, okay. Just so I know where it is to look for, because I'm not going to have these little technical messages, what they call it. All right, so there it is. That's released, and that's locked, okay. I can go a little to the right here of track IR, tail wheel lock. So forward is actually locked and backwards released. A little bit odd, but all right, let's leave it here. Okay, and I'm going to do a merry-go-round. Hey, Riedrich! I don't know. I'm practicing it now to see if I will be able to fly it or not. I might fly the A-20 bombers of the Brazilians. What are you thinking? It's your baby, this one here? Oh, fantastic. If you're flying this, maybe I'll just fly with you. Because, yeah, I love this airplane. Don't have much experience with it at all in this sim, at least. I played it in 1940s, the earlier I had to a lot. I'll come in your Discord for sure. I'll probably have some questions, all right? One question I have right now actually is that these, well, I won't bug you with it now, but yeah, let's see if I can do this. These cowl flaps in front, there are two different things, because you have the cowl flaps, but I think there's something in the bottom too. Let's see. That's mixture. Cowl shutters. Okay, first engine cowl shutters. Alright. Must be something on the back. Alright. Let's just try to take off. I'm gonna put a little bit of flaps for short field takeoff. Let's see. I think about 20 degrees of short field takeoff, if I remember right. So around there you can see it. It's actually, it shows you where it is over there. Right there. Alright. So around there. Alright. And here we go. Low power lock. Make sure the tail wheel is locked. Alright. And here we go. Oh. All right, rotate. And let's put the gear, landing gear. The Jug. Beautiful airplane. I forgot to trim, it's quite nose heavy right now. Excellent, let's close this, was it Control R? I don't remember. Control C maybe? There we go. Canopy is closed. Very loud airplane. Wonderful sound. They did a good job with the sound for this one. Alright, and if that's an odd thing about the P-47, if that light is blinking, things are okay. So blinking light means it's okay with the engine. If it's not blinking, then you got a problem, apparently. Alright. Yeah, big airplane. I think it's about 7 tons this thing weighs. Much heavier than most of these World War II fighters. Maybe the heaviest one, I don't remember if this is actually the heaviest one, but yeah, heavy beast of a machine. Let's put those flaps up. It's nice that you can just see right there. You just look to outside and you can see right in the wing where your flaps are at. Now I have to find out how to shut off these cowls, these things in the front of the plane out here. Can look this side. Yeah, let's go to Riedrich's Discord. Gentleman I've flown with in my first couple of Friday night flights. He streams as well. Here on chat, if you click on him, you'll be able to see the action from his angle as well, probably on Friday. All right, I'm gonna have to look up how these cowl flaps are working here, because I don't remember what my mapping is for these things, and I very nose heavy this airplane right now. You can see here, just left all these interlock. Maybe I'll go easy a little bit on the mixture a little bit. It's full rich right now. Let's reduce the mixture a little bit to outer rich. Around there. Big beast of a plane. You can see the weight. You can see like it's falling, and you need to keep the speed up for it to you know for you get that lift on the wings. You really feel the weight of this aircraft. All right, I'm turning on the stuff, the tech chats as well. It looks yellow, that thing out there. Maybe I have to reduce the mixture a bit more for it to. Okay, continuous mode. So it's a propeller RPM. I have to reduce a little bit. It was interlocked, and now it's not anymore. So maybe now I have to. Okay, let's see. Shift I. Prop levels release. Prop levels interlocking. All right. Control out I. Turbo levers release. Turbo levers interconnecting. It's funny, like the prop levers won't interconnect. I have to put them in the back position, all the way back, for some reason. Now let me try to interconnect them. Shift I. Prop levers release. Interconnecting. Turbo prop levers release, turbo prop levers interconnecting. So now they're both connected again. I think, but it doesn't go back. It's interesting. All right. I guess this will be another question that I'm gonna ask Riedrich if I fly this airplane. Well, I'll go ask anyway. And this thing on the back here. Radiator open, radiator close. I can't see what it does. Yeah, this is the thing I want to move right here, and I don't know how to, the cowl flaps. I'm gonna have to go look at my settings right now. Oh, better press P to pause the game. All right, settings, key mapping, plane engine controls. Okay, so I'm looking for the cowl flaps. I think it says around here. Here go P-47. Ah, okay, left control. Cursor down, cursor up. That's how I have it set. Okay. Outlet cowl shutters and left shift up and down. Okay, left shift and left control. All right, I'm gonna have to print all this out. There you go. Let's see. There you go. Okay, and that's the thing that moves. I mean, you can see outside of over there. They're opening them up. When the engine's too hot, you open that up and then you lower it a little bit, and you can see that thing is the thing that controls it right there. You can this thing over here. Marmite. That thing.
Winds from the southeast.
Ruffman, leader, copy.
Alright. And you have the cow shutters as well. I'm not sure what those are. What the cow shutters are. Let's take a look at an outside view and see if we can... because it changes the aerodynamic, you know, features of the aircraft, these things too. So it changes the way it flies, so it's good to know. To get a feel for it here. Alright, let's go to outside view. Let's zoom in here. Now let's see. So that's that one. What does the other one do? Cow shutters. Maybe the cow shutter. Oh, there it is on the back. It's right there. It's on the back. It's the cowl. Alright, there you go. That's closed. Alright. And that's open. Alright, now I understand. Okay. And I think this is radiator. Let's see. Oil radiator is probably in the bottom. Sure I don't crash here. Open 100%. Closed. Not sure where the oil radiator is. Oh, it's that little thing in the front. Okay, see, all this is animated. It's these little things on the front here. Switch the inside view real quick to make sure that I'm not gonna crash. Alright. So back to the outside view. You can see this is the oil. It's animated right there. Closed. Right under the 6 on B6. There's that little thing. So I'm opening and then closing it. Okay. I'm not sure how that works, so we're gonna ask redirect later. Very beautiful airplane, and it could take a lot of damage, this airplane. There's a lot of stories about the state that this airplane got back home, you know. Alright, let's maybe try a little bit of gunnery. I forget what I left my I forget if IL-2 it remembers your convergence for all the planes, or you have to do it by plane, more like in DCS. But I think if I press O, we can get a big map. Alright, there's some artillery pieces to the right here.
Ruffman, leader, copy.
I have 6 machine guns. 12 machine guns, I think. 6 in each ring, or I forget. Or 6 total, probably. Or 8, maybe.
Return to base.
Ruffman, leader, roger.
Alright, there's some artillery pieces over there. Some fires to see. Pretty stable gun platform, this. Boom! Beautiful airplane. Practicing some gunnery on these artillery pieces here. If you take out one, usually, you know, it leaves a little bit of smoke. This doesn't seem to have happened with this one, and so it'd be easier to find the other targets. But I can see they're just around over there. There they are. You can see the flashes. They're firing. This is a heavy plane, so it comes down fast after you do, you know, a hammerhead, or you go up and you stall it, and it falls like basically a big boulder. 7.5 ton boulder, I think is. Moving pretty fast here. Be careful not to auger in. Oh, I think I lost something. Did I lose something? That was close. I felt like maybe that was a shockwave that moved my airplane. Must have been the shockwave, because it looks all right. Looks way too close. Keeps it exciting. And this 4K textures here. So many dials. What a beautiful cockpit this thing has. You got the hang of it. Must be a real pleasure to know what all these things are. Now I lost them again. Looking at the mini map there. Mini map is not present during these Friday night flights, so I'm just enjoying having it here so that there they are. To make this stream more interesting for you to see from several different angles how this jug, a P-47 Thunderbolt, flies. All right. And I had to close the I had to put the RPM down to just over 70, but it locks it when I increase the speed. It locks to the throttle, but it doesn't seem to lock when I move back for some reason. So I probably there's another button that I have to map. I have to do it manually otherwise, you know. I have to figure that out. All right, a couple more guns for us to blow up. Stand up straight here, get higher in the cockpit. I'm coming from a way too shallow angle here. Yeah, I'm not gonna even go for it this time. There, it'll be better. I'll get down to zoom in. When you, with track IR, you can move around the plane like this, and when you get your head close to the glass, you can hear on the left side, you can hear the sound of the air streaming past this cockpit, this glass cockpit here. Wonderful reflections. All right, let's try it. Oh, a little bit of lost it there. Stalled the left wing. Lost all the lift. Not paying too much attention here. Okay, let's try again. Do another pass to get track IR recentered. Okay, let's try a hammerhead. Let's get the airspeed indicator there so I can get a feel for it. We're going straight up, so we're going to stall around what, 140, 130. All right. I think I'm too low for this, so I'm probably just going to have to pull out a little earlier. I'm not going to do a proper hammerhead. And with the icons here, it makes it much easier to spot these enemies. There are online servers with the icons on, but the Friday night flights is like full real, no tech chat, no icons. You really have to just keep squinting and getting close to the screen like a madman, to kind of like a pilot had to do back in World War II as well, to look around to try to see the enemy before they see you. Boom. I keep forgetting I have my rudder mapped to this T-Flight HOTAS on the paddle on this hand here on the throttle. Usually I used to have it here, but then because the joystick twists, this one twists as well. But then when you have the twisty thing together with the stick, it's just too much, you know. I wish I had my rudder pedals, but they're back in Rome, and they're very old. There's some old, very plasticky Thrustmaster ones. I probably have to get some new ones when, in the new year, when this streaming stuff starts getting further. All right, one left of the artillery. I have 6 50 caliber machine guns on this thing. They're light on the rudder here. Got it. And you could see the little guys running away already before I blew it up. It's like, okay, we better get the heck out of here. So you don't actually have to blow them up to, you know, I don't know if they run back to it. I think they're too scared. So I think if you just see them running, you've disabled it. All right. And now we have like these, according to the mini map, we have directly below us some trucks somewhere. Maybe it's those up there. No, that's a train. You can see the smoke. All right, let's look for these trucks. Ah, don't see the trucks. Oh, there they are. That's probably them. That's all different. It's kind of like Arma. It shows you on the mini map, but it still gives you an approximate position. All right. Very close. I'm really cutting it close with these things. Way too close. Okay. I really made those other drivers run in panic. Oh, 1 second. I have to do something. Be right back. And I'm back. Thought I got the first. I did get the first car in the convoy. So the other ones are kind of like, oh look, that nice little bridge there. That's a cool bridge. The other car's like running the other way, panicking a little bit. Fantastic sound they've done of this P-47. I don't know, some sound and the sounds for some planes in this games, they sound much better than others. It's quite a dramatic. Ooh, let's go for this train. Quite a dramatic difference sometimes. I wonder if it's something of the mix, or maybe it's just my imagination. But this P-47 really sounds fantastic in IO2. Big stall sound there. Alright, let's let that train go. Let's go back to these cars. Just missed that tree. Oh, I actually got the car. Alright. Sometimes it takes a little while, like you hit it and then they have like a secondary explosion or something. The fuel tank's leaking. Maybe one of them was smoking a cigarette, you know, dropped it and then it blew up. Or maybe it was a spark, or maybe it was something else. Yeah, they smoked a lot of cigarettes. Oh, I think they still smoke a lot of cigarettes. If you're in a war, you get nervous. You need to smoke some cigarettes. Okay. I purposely have mapped the flyby view and the external view to my stick here, so it makes it very easy for me to change it to make some more dramatic displays of the beauty of this flight simulator for you. Okay, I got a call here. Give me a second. P. Ciao. All right, test 1 2, test 1 2, testando, testando, test 1 2. Sorry about that. All from Amber. And let me disable this. I have a message from Mr. V. He's like, you're probably sick of GTA, but I'm playing. I love GTA, but I like Flight Simulators even more. So, but I'll play another one probably tomorrow, maybe later today. Let's see. Okay, let's get back into this P-47. We're gonna shoot some more things, and we're gonna do a landing. Opa, Rodrigo Kit Kat 569er. Gentleman from Brazil here on the chat. And let's continue right where we left off. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your patience and for being with me on this P-47 test. I'm confused about the propeller pitch. I think I have to map this lever over here. I have to map that so that P there moves with the B and the other one, okay? I don't think I have that mapped properly, and that's why it's not happening. So I'm gonna have to look at my settings later. All right, let's see, where are we? I get it. It stopped. I did get it. All right. You don't have to blow them up to destroy them. You can just maybe I'd kill the crew or scare them enough that they ran away or something. I'd be scared if a big 7.5 ton beast with 6 machine guns started swooping down on me and firing. I'd probably get the hell away from the truck as well and hide in that little forest there. Pretty little forest. You can see the light changing because, there's clouds here. I fly under this bridge? Probably not with this plane. Ah, too close. I had a little bit of water. I can try it later, but I don't want to blow up just yet, okay? Oh, there's that train again. Go for the train again. I'm gonna hit a tree if I stay low here. Let's get the train again. Tried for a train again. Way too low. I think I hit my back wheel. I think I touched the ground of the... Hope things are well in, tá tudo na paz aí, everything is in peace in Brazil, and where you are at, Rodrigo. My mom is flying to Brazil tomorrow. It's scary, but she's going. No luck with those things. Used up almost all my ammo. Let's try one more pass at the locomotive. Oh, and it went the other way. Okay, this is the Al-2 Sturmovik planes in the quick missions, at least, they can just all of a sudden go another way. It's just like a little trick to keep the target in the area. That is fine. quite a trick for a locomotive to be able to pull out, but you know, artistic license. Keep this fun for us. Couldn't get it. I have 84 rounds left. I have a couple more bursts, maybe. There's one. Oh, I have a few more. I just a very discipline of the burst uh, length. It's like touch of of the of the trigger here. Then I'll be able to maybe have a couple more on it on that locomotive. Try to make it blow up. I'm trying to get really close to it. And then we're going to practice landing this thing. Landing tail draggers, you know, planes that have the two wheels in front and one little wheel in the back are harder for me than, I think harder in general than tri-skull gear airplanes. Got it? Negative. I have to remap my track IR centering button too because I want to put it on the stick, especially for the Friday night flight. That was very close. Out of ammo. All right. Let's go land. That was fun though. Okay, where's an airfield? I'll just keep going straight up and there'll be airfield up there. This P-47 D-28. Hey, can we do like a snap roll of this thing? Let's see. Oh, kind of pretty messy. I don't know if we can do snap rolls P-47s. I tested the P-51 in DCS and in IO2, and in DCS it's more, you can do it snaps rows more easily. That was my feeling at least. It was been a while since I did that test, so maybe the flight models have also changed since then. Big heavy airplane. See if we can land this in one piece. Looks photorealistic from this angle, really. Alright, where are we? Oh, we're right above the airfield. It's right here. Alright. Let's see if we see the windsock to see what the direction of the wind is. Right there. Okay, wind is coming, not very strong, coming from that direction, so I'm gonna come from this direction here, I think. Yeah, wind is coming from that direction there, I think. Alright, I'm gonna cut power. I think the mixture needs to be full rich. Almost full is fine. Let's put some flaps down. Landing gear down. Coming in a little high here. I might have to go around. Let's pass by the windsock close by to confirm, because I was pretty far away from it. I'll go another way. I'll go around one more time. Let's open the canopy. Actually coming, hard to say, but it's not a lot of wind, so I could come this direction too, I think. I think this is the direction I took off at, actually, that way. So I'll come that direction, this direction here. Heavy beast, this thing. The landing speed is probably around 120 with power on miles per hour. If you have your engine off, so 130 miles per hour. This is I got from the Requiem's video on the P-47. If you want to learn to fly these airplanes in altitude Stromovik, I warmly recommend the Requiem, a real-life pilot that started in flight sims and became a real-life pilot. Gentleman from Australia who makes these wonderful videos. I'll put a link to his channel later on the chat. We're just gonna miss these trees over here. Landing a little bit hard, there's a bit of a bump. Not good. But I think it has pretty tough landing gear, this, I hope. Okay. And it takes, this is a 7.5 ton aircraft, so you need quite a bit of room to stop. So you wanna touch down the beginning of the runway if you're landing on a runway. I'm landing on a grass field here. Not too bad. Okay, I didn't crash. That's fantastic. I'll go 1-2 boss. P-47 Thunderbolt, the milk jug, the jug. The Brazilian colors from Sintapua. Beautiful airplane. A beast. Much heavier than most fighters. Probably the heaviest fighter in World War II. I don't know, I'm not sure if this is true, but I think this is the heaviest fighter. can put the flaps up so our next digital pilot here in my imagination, you know, when I go to sleep, all these little men come, or these little people come out and they turn my computer on and they fly these games, you know, the AI. They're just playing with us. The AI, sentient AI already exists, but they just don't want, they're like little gnomes. They don't want us to know that there exists. So in my dreams, they come out and they turn on the computer and they fly around. So I want to keep the airplane in one piece and put the flaps up for them. I can put it to 20 I can leave it at 20 degrees for them for the short field takeoff, but I'm just gonna leave them up because you know, I want to let them do the checklist, the little AI gnomes that play I2 Streamovic at night here while I'm sleeping. All right, let's go park right by the tower here. And that will do it. Fantastic. Right by the tower. Let's turn this beast off. Wonderful sound. Really impressed with the sound of this P-47. Very, very... It's probably the best sounding airplane I've flown in IL-2 so far. Very impressive. And I love these little details. You can hear birds singing. I don't know if you can hear it in the stream. All right, 3 vehicles, 4 heavy weapons. Not bad. I didn't manage to get that tank, that what's it called, the train. But I managed to take off and land in one piece, and I did not crash, which is amazing for me. Okay. Consegui decolar, destruir umas coisas e pousar sem danificar o avião, a aeronave. Isso é uma coisa incrível para mim. Just to switch to Portuguese a little bit for Rodrigo KitKat 569er, special guest from Brazil here on the stream. And I don't know if you've seen this, but here you're gonna have to wait for the airplane, for the camera to go around the airplane once. But there's a Christmas tree here in the hangar, which is a nice touch. I hadn't seen this before. I think maybe they added it for this Christmas. I'm not sure. Opa, Mr. V, não tô de saco cheio de GTA não. I'm looking forward to playing GTA again. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play tonight, but probably tomorrow or Wednesday for sure. If not tomorrow, then Wednesday for sure. Maybe even a New Year's GTA. Who knows? You could get a bunch of people for New Year's. Everyone is at home for New Year's this time anyway, right? Ok, aproveita as férias aí, abração. All right. Beautiful aircraft. I may be flying this on Friday night flight, 9 p.m. EST, with Riedrich. Let me put, as I mentioned, okay, let me put, this is Requiem's website, actually. I'll put a link to his website. Opa, bonitão o avião, hein, cara? Natal, passei aqui em casa, aqui em Nova York, sozinho aqui com a minha companheira. There's the Christmas tree, and here's a Christmas tree now too. That's fantastic, they've added this. Bonitão o avião, a beautiful airplane, this P-47. E você, passou tranquilo aí? Maringá, né? And okay, so that's Requiem's training. He also has a YouTube channel, YouTube Requiem. Not Mozart, okay, but IL2. The Air Combat Tutorial Library. I recommend this very much if you want to know how to fly this. And I'm gonna give you one more of this gentleman here. I may be flying with him on Friday. I haven't decided yet. I may be pulled into the 820s again of the Brazilians. I'm not sure, but you should go and check him out. And I'm gonna actually rate him right now. And I'm gonna be back a little later. I'll keep streaming a little later, but I'm gonna call it. I'll come back with a different video game. But right now, let's go and raid Riedrich. Okay. Thanks for dropping in. Bonitão, você é meio lerdo, hein? Yeah. Bem lerdo. You mean na câmera? Lerdo I don't remember what lerdo. I think slow. I don't know if it's me or the airplane, but yeah, this camera angle is. I'm a little slow too. I admit. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Raid Riedrich. All right. Hey. Danger McNasty Airlines.